This is news at Prime. Let's bring you this now. Lesotho's security organs have sounded the alarm over alleged military camps on South African farms. It's claimed that Basotho youth are receiving training, allegedly posing a threat to the kingdom. Let's understand exactly what's going on here. Lesotho's Police Commissioner, Borotho Matsoso, talks to us tonight from the capital, Maseru. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much for your time. On Friday, you held this media conference alongside other security organs, and you have warned of what you say is a growing national threat of young people from Lesotho receiving military training on some South African farms. Can you tell us more about what you found?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. Yes, to start with, let me just make it clear that not necessarily young Basotho nationals, but Basotho nationals, especially men of different ages, we have discovered that they've been recruited to join this military training in some of the farms in South Africa. So this is what we have come across.
Yes.
And we're warning the Basotho that there is such an something like that which is taking place, which might and has a likelihood of causing confusion and, of course, a disrupting peace in the country, as the case may be.
Okay, we'll talk about the implications of this training, but who is doing the training and how widespread is it in South Africa? Because the authorities here should be extremely worried about this.
Certainly, yes. This was where the infancy stray, because it was just starting. It had about a week or two when we came across it. And the target, as I said, are Basotho citizens. And some of the South Africans have been recruited into this thing. We have gathered that some of the people have been recruited into this thing. There is a movement here, I don't know if it's a movement or something like that, which is calling itself Malatana. You recall that there has been a lot of a call for return of the so-called conquered territory and the things like that. And then there were some people who called themselves Malatana, who said they were preparing, organizing themselves to claim the land, which they say belongs to Basotho. And they said, they named themselves Basotho land something, Basotho land, but they didn't really call the name, but they call themselves Basotho, but Malatana by themselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are the guys who are behind this.
Now, what are the implications of this? By the way, just to give a loose translation of this grouping that you have named, these are called land reclaimers. So these are people who are training in order to claim back some territories that Lesotho believes it lost to South Africa. And so is the mission here to train these young people or to train these men from Lesotho in order to come to South Africa and cause some kind of war in order to take back these territories?
You know what? I mean, actually, it's taken us by surprise. We never thought we'd have such a thing, because our belief was that if there is anything like that, reclaiming of the territory, it had to be undertaken peacefully or through negotiations, but not by force. And if we talk of force, we were not able, I mean, that would threaten even the relations between South Africa and Lesotho. And even, I mean, whatever existed before that, it would be chaotic. So for us, our laws does not allow that. We're not even sure if it is coming to us, because if we are saying we are reclaiming the Lesotho territory from South Africa and we are training in South Africa, at the same time, you know, what was happening, what we have discovered about these groups is that they were also, they seem to be already, I mean, preparing to be taking over we're not sure what means are they going to use in order to take over, because the signs that we have come across, the intelligence that we have got, shows that actually these people were out to do something which is completely against the laws of the country, as the case may be.
Yeah. This is so serious that the Prime Minister of Lesotho, Samuel Matekane, had to issue a statement last week, Tuesday, saying the words that the government had uncovered actions intended to disrupt peace, security, and national stability. Have you been in touch with your South African counterparts to talk about this, and what is being said to you by South African authorities?
We have, of course, been in touch with our South African colleagues about this, and then, as you would appreciate, we are sharing intelligence pertaining to our two countries, and we are working together to dig deeper into this matter as we speak.
Yeah, and my understanding is that there's even a politician, a high-profile politician, who's been arrested and who is part of this campaign. Can you confirm that?
Certainly, yes.
Who is this politician?
Certainly, yes. As would be, there is one politician here by the name of Dr. Dipolu, who is an MP in the Parliament of Lesotho, and he has been arrested in connection with some of these activities. But as you would appreciate, we are still going further with more investigations in this matter.
Yeah, you say you're still going further. I want to let you go, but quickly, before I do that, I didn't quite get your response about how widespread you think this is in South Africa. What is your evidence showing you?
Our evidence shows that actually this thing was existing where it's existing in Free State, mostly in Free State. There has been an attempt to establish the same camp in Eastern Cape, but that one was not successful. But here in Free State, it was actually existing. It is that just now that we have taken action, it might have dispersed. We have not yet established if we have actually dispersed, but they were here. Because you know what? Already there were some people who were training, who we have names, we have contacts and everything, especially those ones from Lesotho, we do have.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let me thank you very much for your time, sir, this evening.